Italy versus England, I was a bit unsure about what this game would bring. Were England gonna completely dominate? And they didn't. England did win though, edging, coming back from being behind at half time to win 27 points to 24. I need to get my words out. But yeah, now this is one of two of the games at this weekend. We'll cover the other one in a minute, Scotland Wales in a bit. But this is one of two games this weekend that the losing team actually scored more tries than the winning team. Italy scored 3, England scored 2. And my my saying that England cannot score tries and rely on the boot of Ford far too much is again shown. 2 tries. They relied on 1 conversion and 5 penalties from George Ford to win that game. So yeah, but we'll talk about the game. So Italy's tries were all amazing. Like Alessandro Garbisi's, what a break! All 3 of Italy's tries kind of came from breaks in the midfield and them pushing it up the middle, and just some brilliant play by Italy running them in. England's defence just looked shoddy from a bit further out. They weren't bad when Italy got up tight, but when Italy were sitting maybe 30, 35, 40 out, Italy were actually doing really well. So the tries came from Alessandro Garbisi, Tommaso Allen and Monte Ioane. Yeah, it was a good try. I mean, the Ioane one unfortunately was the last play of the game, so yeah, it did salvage a losing bonus point for Italy, which for them is huge. Any point they grab is massive. And you've then got 2 conversions, 3 conversions, 2 by Tommy Allen, 1 by Pablo Garbisi and a penalty by Tommy Allen. Yeah, Italy, their attack looked solid, bar obviously there was the odd Italy mistakes with some silly knock-ons and stuff, but they are looking better, Italy. I was quite impressed on this turnaround that they had after the World Cup. England though, again, a couple of well taken tries, 1 by Daly, 1 by Mitchell, a couple of solid tries. Daly scored on the break. Mitchell managed to bounce through quite a few defenders after a quick pick up from a ruck. Ford got 1 penalty and 1 conversion and 5 penalties. So yeah, as I said, England win 27-24, but I don't think England will be overly happy with that performance. 2 tries in what will probably be seen as the easiest game on. I don't want to disrespect Italy, but what a lot of people would say Italy are the easiest game in the Six Nations, and they only scored 2 tries. That's a bit concerning. As I said, England will struggle against teams who can score more, and I think every single other team bar France proved they can score tries quite frequently when they're on it, especially in Scotland and Wales chances when they're on it. But no, I thought though, Ethan Roots looked really good for England. I thought Fraser Dingwall looked really good for England, and I thought Finn Smith when he came on looked really good. So they do have some solid youngsters coming up and through. And I think Italy did look solid. So I can see Italy, if a Wales or a Scotland or judging on the first round, maybe even a France judging on the first round performance, don't turn up, I can see Italy maybe pulling something off. I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited to see what Italy can do, as long as it's not against Scotland. I'm excited. But England, I'm a bit worried about. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm personally not. I don't really. I know I try and stay neutral, but I think it's well known that I'm not a fan of England. but it is a worry for them. Only 2 tries in Rome. You know, they're at Twickenham against Wales. If Wales play like they played in that second half against Scotland, England are gonna struggle. They really are. I'll talk about the Scotland-Wales because I do have some strong opinions on that, especially the second half. But yeah, that's the game. England grind out. I mean, it's their first win in round 1 for 4 years. This is the first time they don't get Scotland in round 1 for 3 of those years, I believe. So yeah. It's a good start for England. They're currently sitting in second with 4 points and a points difference plus 3. Italy are sitting in 5th with 1 point and a points difference of minus 3. So not too bad from either team. You know, Italy aren't last, which is always good to see. England sitting in second, quite a bit off Ireland, but they're close. They're just ahead of Scotland by a couple of points difference. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens as Italy travel to Dublin in round 2 and England host Wales. So it will be a good encounter for both teams. Let's see what happens, and thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, I shall see you absolute legends later.